Hi all, and thanks for being with me. Now, one of the issues that not that many people are talking about, which certainly is quite relevant, I believe, and that is, where's Wally? Now, the Wally I'm referring to here is Peter Dutton, and I can't think of a better descriptive word to use rather than Wally, because he's gone missing. When there's a crisis, when there's a time when politicians need to stand up and be completely bipartisan, they seem to go away. They disappear. They demonstrate to us that they're not at all interested in doing what they can to make people feel comfortable about their involvement in politics and what their side of politics would be doing for the populace, particularly when there's a crisis such as a cyclone, floods, or a bushfire. Now, these things are quite common in Australia, but it's interesting when politicians go missing, we notice. And when we notice, we get upset. And when we get upset, we suggest that we're not going to vote for you, particularly at a time when an election is close. So Dutton hasn't done himself any favours by choosing to vanish during the floods and the cyclones, I should say, in Queensland, because this is his electorate. This is an area in which the Liberal Party flourish in Queensland. The right wing love everything that is Liberal, National, One Nation, or even Clive Palmer. So to not be there, to not consolidate on your vote at a time when the nation needs you, the people that vote for you, specifically Peter Dutton, need you, and that you choose to vanish is really not appropriate. In fact, it's very unhelpful. And so there's this article that came out in the Daily Mail, which I guess sums it all up. And it says the opposition leader, Peter Dutton, is facing scrutiny amid reports he left his Queensland electorate staring down the barrel of a cyclone for an interstate dash to a secret Liberal fundraiser. Dutton spoke to media at Queensland's Emergency Management Centre in Brisbane early on Tuesday before flying to Sydney for a community event and a fundraiser at the waterfront for Clough, home of billionaire pub and club baroness Justin Heames. So we have Dutton making a choice, I guess, between what is important to him and his party, which is money, versus staying in Queensland and working with the government to help provide resources for, or at least supporting the government in the resources that they need in order to fight this cyclone and the imminent floods. But no, Dutton has chosen to be elsewhere. In fact, when we think about it, there's not much that's come from Dutton, because the most important thing for Dutton and for the Liberal Party is to cause division, to cause fear, to try and find ways to make us think differently about the environments in which we live. But at a time of crisis, when it's important that we gather together in a bipartisan way, because this is not about politics, to encourage people to do the right thing and to be safe, we find Dutton is absent. And this, in a way, for me, tells us all that we need to know about the Liberal and National Party and those on the right, is that they don't care about you. They don't care about your environment, climate change. They don't care about how you're going to survive a cyclone, increasing water levels, floods, and so on. They don't care about any of that. They just care about the political implications of what it is that you may experience if you vote Labor. They're not there in a neutral sense when people need them the most. And this tells us, I think, all that we need to know about the Liberal Party in general. Let me know what you think about the Liberal Party kind of disappearing at this particular time. Let me know in the comment section below. And also, ring the bell for further notifications. In the meantime, take care, look after yourselves, and more importantly, be safe.